Here at the Mindful Millionaire, we believe true wealth begins not in the wallet but in the mind. And today, we explore one of the most powerful forces in the life of every successful person, delayed gratification, the art of saying not now so you can say yes to something far greater tomorrow. Brian Tracy said the ability to discipline yourself to delay gratification in the short term in order to enjoy greater rewards in the long term is the indispensable prerequisite for success. But let's begin with a story. In a small African village, a boy named Obinna was known for his hunger not for food, but for wealth. He would run errands and quickly spend every coin he earned on sweets or flashy items. Meanwhile, his quiet cousin, Chuka, would take the same earnings and store them away. He planted yams, bought a goat, and later learned to trade. Years passed. Obinna had little to show. Chuka, now a young man, had a thriving farm, livestock, and even built a small school for the children in the village. One day, Obinna asked, "How did you do it?" Chuka smiled and said, "I learned to wait. You spent for today. I invested for tomorrow." As the African proverb says, he who has patience can cook a stone. Even what seems impossible becomes possible with patience and consistency. Delayed gratification is not just a skill. It's a mindset, a muscle. And like any muscle, it must be trained. Millionaires think in decades, not days. They ask, what will this decision cost me 5 years from now? While many seek pleasure now, they seek freedom later. While others chase dopamine, they chase destiny. Another proverb reminds us, little by little, the bird builds its nest. Also, Rome was not built in a day. Wealth is not built in leaps, but in layers. What you need is patience to harvest what you are planting today. Be patient. Have strong desire for wealth and freedom. Be patient. See the result in its appointed time. Be patient. Learn. Be patient. Think. Be patient. Plan. Be patient. Act wisely. Be patient. Wait for the result. Be patient. Get the result you are waiting for. Example 1. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett made 99% of his wealth after the age of 50. Not because he found a magical stock, but because he let compounding work its silent magic while he lived below his means, read constantly, and waited. Example to Serena Williams. Serena didn't become a champion overnight. She delayed parties, comfort, and even sleep for practice. Decades of dedication brought her fame. Sacrifice preceded spotlight. Example 3. Everyday people. A security guard in the U.S. named Ronald Reed lived frugally, investing spare change in blue-chip stocks. At his death, he left behind $8 million. No fame, no spotlight. Just long-term vision. Remember, patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet.
Imagine two farmers given a magic seed. One eats it, enjoying its sweetness. The other plants it, waters it, and waits. The first is satisfied for a moment. The second feeds generations. That is the power of delayed gratification. You must choose the candy today or the orchard tomorrow. Delayed gratification is deeply tied to self-control, vision, and self-worth. It means you value your future enough to make your present uncomfortable. In neuroscience, this is supported by the famous Stanford marshmallow experiment. Children were given one marshmallow, with a promise. If they waited, they'd get 2. Decades later, those who waited were more successful, healthier, and more fulfilled. This is not just about money. It's about the discipline to become the person you say you want to be. As another African proverb says, you cannot eat your fruit and still have it. If you don't discipline your desires, they'll destroy your dreams. Think of your own life. What are you trading your future for? A new phone now or an investment in your dream? A night out or a course that could elevate you? Comfort or character? Delayed gratification is not deprivation. It's preparation. It's telling your future self, I see you. I'm fighting for you. Don't give up what you want most for what you want now. Remember, success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out. Robert Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1 says, to everything there is a season, a time to plant, and a time to harvest. Now ask yourself, what seeds am I planting today? Here at the Mindful Millionaire, we challenge you, choose vision over impulse. Every time you say no due to delayed for a while, you say yes to what's meaningful. Start small. Save a little more. Invest in knowledge. Delay comfort. Chase discipline. The world may not reward you today, but your future self will rise and call you wise. Remember that even the longest journey begins with a single step. Start walking toward your wealth, your freedom, your legacy, because true millionaires aren't just made in the bank, they're made in the mind. If this spoke to you, share it. And remember, every choice you make is a vote for the person you're becoming. From all of us here at the Mindful Millionaire, stay mindful, stay wealthy, and always think long-term. The harvest you are waiting for will surely come. Just be patient. Wait to harvest wealth. Wait to harvest freedom.
If this video added value to you, like it, share it, and subscribe for more. Comment below, what's one tip you'll start using today to build lifetime wealth for yourself? Let us know in the comment.